What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. Game week 26 team selection. Finally, the big double game week that we've all been preparing for is finally here. Game week 25 has not been kind so far for the double game week. If you had Brighton, Mopai or one of those Brighton defenders, then you have done well. If you're like me and have Manchester United options, then you have not done quite as well. Now, my team for next game week is lining up as it is on screen at the moment. Quick apologies once again for sort of the lighting and audio on these videos. I'll be back home from next video where it will be much improved. Now, game week 26, I have got 2 free transfers and 0.5 million in the bank, and straight away I've got quite a fair few double game week players. So Kilman came in for me this week, so I have a full double game week defense plus Foster in goal. In my midfield, I've then got Jota and Odegaard as my only double game week players at the moment, and we'll talk about some potential transfers in just a minute. And then up front, I still have Dennis. He does have a double game week, but we know what we think of Watford players at the moment. Now, I've actually already made one transfer ahead of game week 26, and I finally got rid of Bernardo Silva, and in his place I bought Bukayo Saka of Arsenal to triple up on Arsenal, who I think have one of the best double game weeks in game week 26. So Brentford and Wolves both at home. I couldn't quite fit in the double defense, which was my first sort of priority, so I have gone with a double midfield because I did want to sell Bernardo Silva. I now have one free transfer and 1.5 million left in the bank to play with. So this is how we're lining up. Now on the bench, I have Watkins, Cancelo and Luca Dean at the moment with a 3-5-2 as my starting 11. Now, in terms of some potential transfers that I could make going into game week 26, there are 2 players who straight away stand out as my probable transfers out. They are, of course, the Manchester United duo in Bruno Fernandes and Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, Leeds away for them is a good fixture, so if I couldn't quite sell both of them from my team, it would be okay because Leeds are conceding a lot of goals at the moment. However, given their performance in the first half of game week 25, and to be fair, their performance in most recent game weeks, I don't want to be keeping these 2 for the long term. Now, the first transfer that probably looks very obvious to you, and it looks very obvious to me, is the lack of Mo Salah in my team. So Fernandes to Salah with my other free transfer feels like it is a no-brainer. A lot of us looking at captaining or even triple captaining Mo Salah in game week 26, and we'll talk about which chip I'm going to play in a moment. But that transfer from Fernandes into Salah this week, given that Salah has Norwich and Leeds at home in the double game week, feels like an absolute no-brainer. Now, he didn't get a return in game week 25, so hopefully I can maybe wait with his price not going up quite as fast as it has done in the past couple of days. But that transfer definitely feels like it's going to happen at some point. I may make it this evening on Sunday before a price rise, but I'll have to wait and see. It has not been confirmed at time of recording. Now, in terms of Ronaldo's replacement, there are 3 players that really stand out that I could go to. However, this would be a -4, so I have to think, is Ronaldo away at Leeds, or is one of these strikers worth it for a -4 for an additional transfer? Now, those 3 strikers that I'm considering bringing into my team, first of all, is Harry Kane of Tottenham. So he plays Manchester City and Burnley both away. Now, Tottenham have not looked good, again losing in game week 25 and failing to score. Now, Kane was involved, he did have chances but didn't quite capitalise on them. The next striker we've got is Jimenez, who did actually score in game week 25. He's been on my radar a while. Leicester at home, now Arsenal away. It's not that great. Hopefully he could get something against Leicester if I did bring him in. But the thing about Jimenez, and then potentially Weghorst as well, is game week 30, when I don't plan on playing my free hit, Jimenez has a home fixture against Leeds. Now, Weghorst could play against Southampton, but it would mean Southampton have to lose to West Ham in the next round of the Cup. So Jimenez is the only one here that has a guaranteed fixture in game week 30. He has a good couple of fixtures on the horizon after the double game week as well, including Crystal Palace in game week 28. And then the final one is Weghorst of Burnley. Now, he could have come in with Brighton and Tottenham in that double game week. However, he seems to have picked up a slight injury in game week 25. So I'll have to wait and see on whether he's even a potential option in that game week. At the moment, Jimenez is my top priority to get in because of that game week 30 fixture, because he scored in game week 25, he's on that bit of form, and because of the way Spurs are playing at the moment, and they have 2 difficult away fixtures in game week 26, I'm not quite sure I really want to be investing that money in Harry Kane at the moment. So with those potential transfers in mind, it would mean that my team would line up like this at the moment. I've kept Ronaldo in there because I haven't decided on his replacement at the moment. Salah comes in, of course, Norwich and Leeds. He would be at least my captain in game week 26. It would leave me no free transfers and 0.2 million in the bank before I made that other transfer. Now, you look at my bench and I have Watkins, Dean and Cancelo there, all with potentially good fixtures as well as De Gea. The question for me is, are any of these single game week players better options than maybe some of these double game week players that we are starting? Wolves have been good defensively, so I'm still inclined to start Kilman. He's got me a 6-pointer in game week 25. It may be a 7-pointer if he gets one bonus. I could also bench Dennis, who's not been good in recent game weeks, and I could start any of those other options in my team. I haven't quite decided, but at the moment I am benching Watkins, Dean, Cancelo and De Gea, which then means, should I be bench boosting because of how strong my bench is going into game week 26? So for me, I have to make the decision on what I think is the biggest concern for me. Should I be playing my triple captain on Salah at home to Norwich and Leeds, or should I actually be playing my bench boost with De Gea, Watkins, Dean and Cancelo, given a home fixture for Aston Villa against Watford, Cancelo playing at home against Tottenham and De Gea being away against Leeds? Now, the key thing for me, and it's something that's been discussed a little bit in the past couple of weeks, is I shouldn't really be comparing triple captain and bench boost in game week 26. I should be comparing what future versions of my bench boost and triple captain could look like. So if I look at game week 36, which is likely to be another big double game week, the bench boost there in theory could be much better than the bench boost this week. However, the triple captain this week is likely to be the best triple captain opportunity we get this season. So at the moment, triple captain Salah is my plan and is my priority going into game week 26. And with my team lining up like this, it will be a triple captain Salah, and I'll just have to accept the points that I have on my bench. These are some first transfer plans, although it looks quite clear with what I'm going to do. It's just what I do with Ronaldo this week. Let me know in the comment section any questions you have about your team going into game week 26, game week 27 as well, which is a blank game week. If you have enjoyed the video, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications as well. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be back again very soon.